Hello and welcome to HI 208, Installation and Maintenance of Electronic Health Records. I'm Kathy Walters and I'm going to be your instructor for the winter quarter. And I've just created this YouTube video to help kind of get you acquainted with the course and be able to feel comfortable navigating. On the course you'll see an area that says Start Here, and this YouTube video will be loaded on there. So what I'd first like to address though is some rationale behind the EHR that we're going to be using in this course. I know either you all virtually or personally, and a majority of the enrolled students in 208 are also concurrently enrolled in HI 111. And so the prereq for 111, of course, as you know, is 107. And many of you have taken these courses as far back as fall of 2013. So over that time, you've been exposed to different versions and different curriculum with regards to learning the material, whether it be the old Vista CPRS or with an older version of Near Perfect, which was an overlay, or Greenway Medical if you took HI 107 just this past fall. The department was kind enough to purchase licenses for Near Perfect for each of you at $45 each. So it helps us to be able to have everybody work from the same EHR in both 111 and 208. Of course, there'll be different exercises. So the purpose of mentioning all this is that you will be doing some exercises in Near Perfect week 1, as you will each week, but it'll be a little more intense during week 1 just to get everybody up to the same speed with regards to familiarity with the basic functionality of the Near Perfect EHR. So just kind of wanted to explain that. Those of you that took HI 107 from me in spring of 15, it's very similar, but there are some updates. So and you'll see as you go through this, and I'll explain some things. So this is our course, and my sites are set up pretty similar if you've taken courses from me prior. And so I just want to kind of go over a few things. The instructor announcement will be where I will give you information with regards to anything related to the course. I've graded something, or please remember to do this, or a news story perhaps I might put there. This student forum is kind of like a hangout for you to go ahead and be able to communicate different things with regards to the course. Now, if it's of a personal nature, it would probably be more appropriate for you to do that via email. So you can kind of keep that in mind. Here are some campus resources, so you have access to those. I did want to just briefly talk a little bit about taking an online class, and then we'll get into the syllabus and finish up here. Time management and your actual educational discipline is equally important with an online class as it is with a regular, what we refer to now as a brick and mortar course. And so it does require you to get into the course multiple times each week. And I just want to say that those of you that sometimes have practice of getting in less than multiple times each week and doing things late Sunday evening, I want to just mention that that's probably not a good practice for success. And so hence I'm doing this today because I'd like for you to get up and running on Near Perfect and get familiar with the course. So that's my spiel on online courses. All right, so I'm going to take you here into the syllabus quickly. And much of it is just general information that's provided to you. So I'll do this here. And I just want to highlight my office hours. So I'll be on campus every day during the week. Monday, Wednesday, my office hours will be 1 to 2. Tuesday, Thursday from noon to 1. And I can be reached via email. I'm very good about responding to email. So in less than 24 hours, I typically respond. So here's some other general information with regards to aspects of taking a course: academic integrity, class participation, late policy. I do not accept late work. Now, if there's something extremely compelling, why then you need to make me aware of it in advance of a due date, and we can talk about that. But I'm generally not one to take late work. Here are our course objectives, learning outcomes, and then you can continue to scroll down and read the rest of this: instructional methodologies, And then I just want to highlight here, it says please scroll to the next page. Don't think it's ending here. And this is the course sequence of assignments. Due to the nature of getting things squared away, I have it somewhat flushed out, but of course I have week 1 completed with point values, but I will have this up to speed in a week or two, and I will refresh this back on the website so you'll have reference to this during the course. Okay, so that's our syllabus. All right, so now what I'd like to do is I want to scroll down here, and let me get this centered a little bit better. All right, so this area right here, start here. So this is the section that deals with you creating a user account in NearPerfect. And I'm going to scroll beyond this for a second. There is a hyperlink to the student guide right here, but I also want to show you here. There's a PDF down right here. So let me click on the PDF, and that'll be a little bit easier to show you. And it is my recommendation for you to read this first. And it's quite thorough in answering questions. So you can see here, just updated recently at the end of the summer this year. So it goes through every step by step. Perhaps the only thing that is a little bit different in you going through it as a student, had you purchased it yourself, is that there is a user code that you have to put in. But I'm going to go back here to our course website for just a second, and let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. So there's a program key, and then here I have, because the CIT department had purchased your student subscription for you, you will also be prompted to enter an activation code, and so that's listed here. And so again, that's all explained in the PDF. So hopefully you'll be familiar with getting into the EHR. I find NearPerfect to be a great company, great tech support. You do have assignments due in week 1, so please make sure that you get yourself logged into the EHR for NearPerfect. All right, and then under this section is entitled Course Resources. So of course I've just listed the quick link to the Office of the National Coordinator, which is the federal site for health information technology, which I think most of you are familiar with. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you is week 1. The rest of the weeks are not visible, but typically I'll have this set up with some general overview, and then I do a step-by-step here of what it is that you need to take care of. So of course for week 1, you'll be going in, and I'm just going to scroll down here, you'll go into the self-introduction forum. I believe that most of you are familiar with forums, but I'll just take you in there real quickly. And I have done mine. And so you'll click right here for add a new discussion topic, and then that'll take you in here. You'll put your name in the subject, and then I just listed some questions here for you to address. Be sure you do that posting by Thursday evening, as this is part of the Lane Community College requirement for work to be done and recorded in the first week due to our new attendance policies. All right, so let me go back up here again. So then the next thing for you to do would be go down here and make sure you complete, after you've gotten your user account and logged into NearPerfect. The one thing I want to mention also is once you do get into NearPerfect, and this is the opening screen, I do want you, as I typed up here, after you create your account, I would like for you to go to under the Help menu. You'll click on that, and then there'll be a choice for videos, and then watch that student orientation video prior to doing your scavenger hunts. All right, so I'm going to go down here, and there'll always be instructions for your assignments for the NearPerfect activities. And there are just a couple of things I want to bring to your attention. So with regards to doing NearPerfect activities, you will be working in the EHR, but you will also be submitting a Word document via Moodle on the link that I've provided. So on all the assignments, you'll see something here with respect to, it says, be sure to record your answers to the questions in a separate document, in a Word document. You might take screenshots, whatever the questions address, and I addressed that there. You can take that screenshots, and then please save that as an RTF, an ODT, a doc, whatever file you use, but no PDFs. And then please be sure to use a proper heading and name and date and identify that file, not only on the document, but also please put your last name and your file name when you submit your work. Okay, so that's how these will look. And they're step by step, and they go through and explain and ask you different questions. And so you'll just complete that as you go through the activities. All right, and then here is where you would submit that. So I think most of you are familiar with this screen in terms of submitting documents. Just add submission and then attach your link. All right, so there's activity scavenger hunt 1 and 2. And then going back up here, step 3 would be read week 1's EHR overview materials. So these are lectures that you can watch. And then here are the accompanying PowerPoints, and then the transcripts are within the PowerPoint slides for both those lectures. This is a short PowerPoint about Sunny Happy Care, which is a family practice, and some adjoining floor plans that you need to take a look at. And that is important to review as your lab assignment for this week. I'll click on that. Addresses the parts of the lectures, and then as you go down here, the second part is for Sunny Happy Care. So you have some questions here about the EHR lectures that are presented, and then just a few questions here with regard, and then once you're done, you just upload that into Moodle. All right, and then lastly for this week, and again going back up here to my overview, complete lab 1, upload via the link, and then take quiz 1. And so most of the week you'll have a quiz and a lab, and that is down here. Most quizzes are about 15 questions, and you have an hour with 1 attempt to complete those. So as I mentioned, each week we'll have near perfect activities and then other activities related to the content that we're going over each week. I will typically also have some additional resources if I feel the need to place those right below the assignment area. And we will also periodically have some forums. I mean, the student introduction forum was the forum for this week, but we will have forums where you'll be posting information with regards to what you're asked to review. So I'm sure I've forgotten something, but I just wanted to make sure that we get things up and running for you with regards to getting familiar with the course. I look forward to having all of you, and once again I want to wish you all a happy new year, and we'll see you in a couple of days, at least virtually, and good luck in the course. Thank you.